Tactics in World of Tanks with Dangerously Incompetent. This episode, the Reverse Thrust Manuever, or, if you remember the Hawker Harrier, Vectoring in Forward Flight. I'm in my AMX ELC BIS, French Tier 5 light tank. We're on Murovanka, it's Tier 6 battle. Now the manoeuvre I'm about to show you is useful when you're driving a moderately or extremely fast tank like the ELC, particularly if you've got a limited turret traverse. It's very useful for use against very similar tanks, fast, limited turret traverse. When you suddenly spot an enemy tank on your tail, like that, the enemy ELC, you're turning to try and get away, they're turning to try and get you, and most of the time most people will keep their speed up, because once you've lost your speed, it's a while before you pick it back up again. But if you time it right, he's trying to turn for me, I suddenly brake, he's in front of me, I get my shot. Let's see that again. Slow it down a bit, or a bit too soon. He's probably spotting me there. He's turning for me. I'm trying to turn to get him into my gun arc. He's turning to get me in his gun arc. I apply the brakes. He can't turn his gun far enough to get me into his sights. He misses his shot. Suddenly he's in my sights. Boom! Now if I wanted to, I could turn and be on his tail, ready for my next shot. I don't want to, because I don't want to cross this ridge, and especially since I've been spotted, and be shot at by all the enemy tanks still moving away from their base. So I don't follow him. So it's not a full reverse thrust manoeuvre in the dogfight sense of things. But I've not been shot, I've hit him, and I've got away from him as well, and all his mates. So that's the reverse thrust manoeuvre. A useful little trick to keep in your arsenal. You have to do it right at the last minute, or right just before you think they're going to fire. Otherwise they've got plenty of time to turn and get you. Ooh, the rest of this match isn't tactics, just a description of the game, of the battle. Now I didn't expect to see so many tanks in the middle. I'm taking a pounding. I'm lucky to get away alive, dodging and weaving, and using the speed of the ELC and its small size to evade being shot. With most of the team have gone west, there's only that Stug to guard the east flank. Well, that and the hapless artillery. Revenge, KV-85, revenge, haha! So I decide if there's any hope of winning this and not collapsing from the west, someone's got to get out there and spot those tanks in the middle. I'm the only light, the other mediums aren't doing it, so it's up to me to save the match. So keep my speed up, zoom around, try not to get hit whilst finding these guys. Running into trees ain't a good idea. That just slows you down. Now that Hellcat is surely waiting to shoot me when I zoom past that church. There he was. I've got on his tail, got his number. Get that right click in there. Oh, missed. He didn't know. Swine. But I've left us 5-4 up. Might have helped. Might have done enough. By the looks of things, most of the rest of our crew is green win rate in their tanks, while the enemy mostly yellow. So things are looking positive. Let's ride along with this KV2 for the rest of the match. Now the KV2 can be a fun tank to play, it can also be a very frustrating tank. It's all down to that big old top gun of his. It does a huge amount of damage off a high explosive. His normal round's got paltry penetration, so I only bother using the high explosive. But it's such a derp gun, so inaccurate, with a long reload and a very long aim time. So some games you like the Death Star, full of awesome destructive potential, but you can't hit a barn door for toffee, and you get nibbled to death by other tanks because you don't have that much armour on the KV2. Not much more than its KV1 predecessor. But other games, when you hit and you roll nicely on your damage, you're like a White Star, just murdering everything you meet. And with 3 kills to his name, this KV2 is having a good match. Now who's going to get the final clean-up? Oh, looks like it might be the KV2. That tier 4 tank destroyer is definitely one-shottable. KV2 is going to take a hit when he crosses this ridge though. And the KV2 fluffs his shot, but makes the ram. Now I think that KV2 missed, not because of the inaccuracy of his gun, because he simply shot too early. He didn't get his gun down. But never mind, it's the win. Hurrah for us.